My mother's family, they all died fairly young from cancer and different kinds of things. When I was sitting in the office with my husband, we were shocked, but I thought, okay, maybe, this is my destiny. And so I went home to tell my son. I didn't expect the response that I got. I saw terrible grief in his eyes. Somehow I realized that I did not have that same feeling of worthiness for myself. They had taken out all the lymph. There was one place where it didn't heal properly and my body filled up with fluid. They put me in the hospital and Queenie Yu came to visit. She came with a blessed rosary that the Pope had blessed. And when you learn to pray the rosary, which I had never done, she would say the first part and I would say the last part of each prayer. And she would tell me the story of each mystery and then ask what intention I wanted, if I wanted to pray for anyone. This happened every day for 5 weeks. She came every day. When I was in the hospital, they were looking for this leak and they couldn't find it. And they said, the only way we would know if you were healed or not is if you ate something with fat in it and it would show in the bag because the lymph takes care of the fat. And I thought, I should just eat some fat. So I think I had an egg. A whole egg. So the next morning, the intern came out and head nurse, and they were looking very serious. And they said, I think you better do a food challenge. And I said, I did that last night. They said, okay, well, let's see the bag. And so I lifted up the bag and the bag was clear. Oh, well, if there's no cloudiness in the bag, then the hole has healed itself. This was the 5th day of praying the novena, but it wasn't just the 5th day of praying the novena. Earlier that year, my husband was really upset and I said, I'll be better on our anniversary. And that day was August 19th. It was our anniversary. The prayers helped me get through excruciating scans. I wouldn't really even notice the pain that I was in. I never allowed myself to worry. I just gave myself to God and to the prayer to take me where I needed to go, where he needed me to go, whatever he needed me to go through. I decided that it wasn't up to me anymore. And I think I had led my life like that way for a very, very long time. And this trial, this challenge was given to me to come to this realization. And I did. Thank the Lord, right?